I'm Andrea Adelson. I'm the editor of the Laguna Beach Independent. I'm here with Dee Perry. She's running for school board. She's a former teacher in the school district. We're here to ask some questions about why she's doing so. So Dee, what brings you here? Why are you interested in pursuing public office?
Well, I taught in Laguna for 35 years, had a wonderful experience. I feel so lucky that I had a job that I enjoyed, and I learned a lot, and I feel like it's a good time to give back some of my knowledge from working on every committee, from negotiations to health to being in the trenches, from teaching special ed to teaching grades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to teaching science, to being a speech therapist in the district. I've worn a lot of hats, so...
Wow. When did you retire then?
I retired in 2010.
All right. One of the things on the ballot, in addition to the school board, is Prop 30, the governor's initiative. It's a tax measure.
Mm-hmm.
The administration, this current school administration, says that they intend to take cuts across the board if this measure doesn't pass. What would be your strategy? Do you think that's the proper strategy? Would you have a different one?
I would like cuts to affect teachers and students the least. And I think if I was able to look at the whole budget, I would have some other strategies, some other ideas about what could be cut instead of just straight cuts.
Do you have some specific ideas?
Well, I know that years ago when Orange County went through the bankruptcy and teachers all took pay cuts, I know how demoralizing that was. And we looked around at other things that were still being funded and thought, why? So I would like the chance to look at some other ways of doing it.
So there were issues raised at that time that teachers suggested would be cut instead of their own salaries, but
Yeah.
They ended up taking a pay cut.
Right.
As a result of that.
And I understand that teachers' salaries are a huge part of the budget, so that's an easy one to get a lot of money from.
Right. You'd have to renegotiate contracts on both the classified and the non-classified.
Right.
Right.
And I know we have just hired some new administrators, and in some cases 2 people taking the place of 1. And maybe at this time that might not have been wise, waiting to see, maybe we could have waited to see what really happened with Prop 30.
So one of the incumbents have suggested that I presume you in particular are a one-issue candidate. Is that? It's an accusation. It's a bit derogatory.
Yeah.
What is your response to that?
Well, first of all, I've never done anything political before, and I didn't expect it to be like this. But I don't feel like I'm a one-issue candidate at all. Mm-hmm. I mean, I care about getting more writing into the schools, about more creative thinking. I care about the buses. I mean, some of my students have said just riding the bus to Thurston is scary. There's lots of name-calling and things going on and things like that.
So addressing bullying.
Yeah, and I know that's a big issue right now in the nation, but it sounds to me from talking to some of my former students that it goes on at the middle school.
And it continues to. Okay. All right. We wish you luck with your campaign.
Thank you, Andrea.
Sure.